All right. There we go. Let's get some sound in there. Oh man, that was really weird. I guess there's some YouTube streaming lag, but hello! Where's the camera? There it is. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Check here, and welcome. Welcome to Infinity Battlescape, the pre-alpha. This is the tech demo, not even the alpha. This is pre-alpha tech demo that they've released for their Kickstarter that just started up, and I got access to it. And I had to try it out. I jumped in and I played a little bit and I said, you know what, instead of doing just a recording, we'll go ahead and we'll do this live because there's a lot here to explore and I think it'd be funner if we explored it, well, live. There's quite a few things that I've noticed. So, let's talk about what the game actually is. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know how the, is his blood type Folgers? Quite a lot of coffee in there, yes, I agree. Hey guys, there, it's working. Let me know how the audio balance is, always a question. And we'll go ahead and get started. First, we'll explain what the game is, what I know so far, and then we'll see where their early engine is. Now, this is the engine they used to make their trailers and kind of the proof of concept. I want to make sure that's absolutely clear. This is pre-tech demo. They just started the Kickstarter, but what they have here is actually really impressive, so we're going to jump in. Now, nice cockpit. We'll look around the cockpit real quick. I can hold down control, left control, and I can look around. We can see all of our systems. This ship, by the way, beat to hell. Like, look at this. Let me switch to third person. She's got rust everywhere, scratches. She's seen some shit. Oh, yeah. It's cool design, though. This is the, what is it, starboard side? There's the back side. You can play in third person, and then the forward side. You can tell how beat up it is. Reminds me of something out of, like kind of like Star Wars, the old Star Wars movies, right? The good three. Just everything's beat. It's got a history. I do dig that. So let's jump in here. We're in a mining facility, I believe. Every other time I've spawned inside an asteroid. It doesn't seem like I can tell until I take off. But first, let's talk about a little bit about the game, what they want to do with the game, and then we'll talk about what's actually here and go exploring. So, all right then. Check the game audio. You know what I'll do? I'll just pull up the Kickstarter on screen right now. I think I have it already open, didn't I? Hey, there she is. Okay, so here's the Kickstarter. They've only been up for a few days. I already have $108,000 out of $300,000. Now, bear in mind, I am not sponsored by them. And one of you guys actually told me about this, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I find a lot of cool stuff from you guys. And this is one of those games where the design concept is pretty cool, and I love the fact that space sims are coming back in a hard way right now. Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, we've got this, we've got a few others, like Flagship from a while back, though that Kickstarter didn't actually go through. I still think they're working on that. They haven't done an update in a while. But there's a lot of space sims coming out, which is really exciting. The new X game has been announced, though there's no name for it yet. So many good, I love this genre. We haven't had anything for like a decade, and then all of a sudden it's boom, space sims everywhere. We could probably thank Chris Roberts showing that, hey, look, developers, people want these games that you loved playing way back in the day, but nobody's making them. And since none of the big corporations, you're not going to see EA do a space sim, you're not going to see any of the big boys do, well, a game genre that is not proven within the last decade, you're going to have to rely on these indie teams to do it. So let's get into what Battlescape has to offer, at least what they want to make happen, and why I think they could do it, because right now the engine is actually pretty cool. So, the highlights. The basic concept for this is 3 teams, as I understand it, going at each other. An epic space sim where hundreds of players wage war across a seamless, procedurally generated, true-to-scale solar system. Definitely something all right, you got my attention, but what they've got here, what is it? There's the 3 corporations. We're just gonna scroll down real quick. There's some pretty sweet screenshots and some concept art. They actually want to have a 2-scale solar system where you can actually go into the atmosphere and fly around on the planet's surface. We can do that already in the tech demo. That's cool. But what really got my attention was the focus on combat. Here's the different fighter craft, interceptor, fighter, bomber, corvettes. Where did I read that at? Destroyers, cruisers, those are the capital, ship craft, carriers, all that jazz. That's on there somewhere. Anyways, let's fly around and I'll talk about what I know about the game so far. So, the concept though, let's kick on our engines. Reactors are online. I love the sound effects. Now, the concept of this is 3 teams fighting it out. And you're going to join one of those teams. And it's going to be this... The servers will be up in like a campaign sort of way, where the 3 teams will fight up until one of them actually wins. There is a win state. This can go on for hours or days. Now, when you start, you'll be given a certain amount of resources, each person in your team, and you'll be able to pool your resources to build things like, well, actually, let's just turn around and I'll show you. a mining facility, right? These mining facilities will produce transports that will take the, oh, it's actually mining. Oh crap, let's fly over there and check it out. And they'll take resources to the local space station, maybe that's building ships for your faction. They'll take resources to a planetary base, which is pretty cool. Then once they do that, if they make it, mind you, if these transports actually make it to base, let's fly over here. Do I have flight assist on? Yes, I do. If they make it, then the entire faction will get a certain amount of credits. Oh, hey, is that, I think that might be one of the devs right there. No joke. Oh man. If you see a circle with an image, wow, we're getting some shadow bug out. This didn't happen to me earlier, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But if you see an image with a face like that, or a logo, that's actually another player right now floating around in the game. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's one of the devs that's in the actual Kickstarter video. Hey, cool. I wonder if he noticed we were streaming today. Hey, man. Sweet ride you got there. So let's, like, shake the wing at him. That's the intergalactic symbol for hello, right? All right, so let's go back to talking about the game. So anyways, those transports full of all those resources that you've been able to mine because you set up a base somewhere, right? A resource base. Once they get to wherever they need to go, they'll drop the resources off, and those will be distributed out into the player population for that faction. So your job is going to be protect those convoys, right? Also, pooling resources and working with your people. Now, this is what has me excited because I love the teamwork. I love the scale of this. Working with your team to gather up all those resources and buy the big capital ships so you can nuke it from orbit. You can shell the enemy bases, or maybe get everybody set up in bombers and interceptors. We're gonna fly around this base a little bit more. Wow, that's really freaking out, isn't it? I may have to restart the game so that doesn't do that, because it wasn't doing it earlier. Maybe if we get away from the base. Let's go to the planet. Let's go over, I wonder if that's actually one of the devs. Let's go over to the planet. We can go to warp. This solar system, which is supposed to be to scale, is fully explorable. And the way you do it is, I'm using WASD to fly around. Just talk about the controls real quick. I can hit spacebar to turn off flight assist. So if you've ever played Freelancer, that's 6 degrees of movement where you can hit R and F. And let's go to third person. I can actually like go up and up, down. I can strafe left and right, and I'll keep going. That Newtonian physics. I'll keep going the direction that, well, wherever I already have acceleration towards. I'll just kind of like float around. So you can do that. Everybody thinks of it this way. That Battlestar Galactica flip around where you fire at them. The guy chasing you, you know, you turn off your flight assist. So let's kick that back on. I actually kind of like third person. Can we switch third person, but a little farther away? Yeah, we can. Cool. Let's head toward the planet's surface. And I think I just turned my HUD off with F key. There we go. HUD's back on. Head toward the planet's surface, and if we get to a certain speed, which the acceleration is getting up there. Oh man. Yeah, it's totally like freaking out, isn't it? We can. You can see the blue lines on the right-hand side. You have to have a certain acceleration, a certain amount of energy, and be away from planet to jump. And we're getting ready to jump. Let's turn up our auto speed there. Let's go into third person. And once we get enough speed, there we go. I should be able to, not enough speed yet. Let's hit the afterburner. Not enough speed, not enough energy because I just hit my afterburner. So we'll wait for it. Wait for it. Remember, this is pre-alpha. There we go. Warp drive online. Engage warp. Okay, so we're in the warp drive. It's not very fast, right? But it exponentially accelerates, and you can still pilot your ship. Reminds me of a little bit of Elite, but you don't go into an overmap. You know what I mean? You're still in the universe, and I can come out of this at any point. So let's go back into first person. All right, and let's turn the HUD back on. Now you can see my speed has changed on the right-hand side. I thought I saw some circles, and I wanted to explore the circles. There they are, they're below us. It's freaking out. Remember, this is pre-alpha tech, so. I'm not sponsored by this, I just think it's really cool. Oh God, God, what did I do? Oh man, flight assist was off. Oh shit, I'm still alive. Mayday, Mayday, I'm going down. Oh, I think I clipped it out. All right, oh no, I hit escape and it closes the game. All right, let me get the game relaunched. We'll get the game relaunched real quick, and we'll get back into it. So, But I came out of warp there without my flight assist on, and wrecked myself basically. So that was my fault. There we go. You guys aren't staring at my desktop. This is prototype, not pre-alpha. So this is prototype. So we're even before pre-alpha. This is prototype level. But anyways, there's some circles down there, and I think that was one of the bases, one of the colonies that you can actually go down and check out. I was messing around earlier in this just to make sure it worked, and I went to one of the colonies, one of those places that were showing up on the map, and there was a player there. I was like, I wonder if that's a real player, and it had one of those logos on the top of him, and I shot him, and I think I might have killed him because he exploded. Either he logged out, and that's like the thing for logging out because he wasn't moving, or I killed him, but pretty neat. Only Shack. Where's my coffee? Aha. Haven't opened it yet. So, getting back into what the game, like what they're designing it for, right? They're talking about this team dynamic where even if you're behind, you've got 3 teams. Even if you're behind, you can gang up on the guy who's winning with the team that maybe have the smallest amount of resources left. Like maybe they've been hit the hardest. Their resource generating places have been knocked out of the game. And you can team up with them and take on the big guy, whoever's currently winning the server match. But there's a lot of neat stuff that pops in there. With the planetary stuff, they talked about how detection is going to work and how, well, if you're dogfighting on a planet's surface, we're still loading, by the way. If you're dogfighting on a planet's surface, or say there's a refinery, right? There's a refinery on a planet and you need to take it out. There, you can do the direct assault, and you can take your bombers and your interceptors and maybe your corvette and come straight out of the atmosphere, dive right down on it and try to kill it. But it's probably going to have turrets that have been placed by, I'm assuming, the other team. They've got turrets down. They're firing back at you. Very dangerous maneuver. Or you could take that canyon that runs all the way up to the base and assault that way and use it as cover, and they won't be able to detect you because I guess they're using some type of emission system for detection. And that has me excited, like that kind of combat. Space planet side, some people are saying. It's kind of a neat idea, but I don't think there's going to be any type of ground combat. Right now, they're focusing on the space stuff. With the capital ships, though, they did mention, I think it was in the Kickstarter video, that you could pull your resources. Say you get a capital ship. I think one of them was like a destroyer or something. And you could just, orbital bombardment, right, of a planet. But then there are maybe defensive weapons you could put on the planet that shoot back up. So, and then each fighter has its role, EVE Online kind of style, where you'll have your interceptor, great at intercepting bombers, but crap against, no, I think it was crap against destroyers, because destroyers had the guns that could take them down. Or you have your bombers, which are great at taking out maybe capital ships, or maybe they're good at taking out the installations. So it'll be neat to see the kind of teamwork people come up with. Now, bear in mind, because this is the prototype, the load times are really long. I don't think they have anything compressed yet, none of the textures or anything, so it's loading everything into RAM. So that is probably equating for the majority of those long load times. See what chat's saying while we load in. When you first load in, it gives you the controls. So I'll give you a second to look at the controls. They're pretty straightforward. I mean, control lets you look around. WAS and D is to deal with your maneuvering jets, right? So your different thrusters. You can roll with Q and E. It's very comfortable controls for me. And then they have the zoom. Right click to zoom. Is it right click or middle mouse wheel? Middle mouse wheel to zoom. And then Z to zoom even more. And you can kind of get that Battlestar Galactica combat zoom, which looks pretty sweet. Oh, that was the developer that I ran into. He says, keep your warp... Oh, I missed it. Chat's going too fast for me. He says, keep your warp on as long as you can while entering Atmo. It will auto-disengage. Oh, okay, cool. Ground to space cannon, I believe they did say there was something. So this is one of those games that has gotten my attention, and then after playing the demo of it so far, it's going to be on my radar. This is one of those games I think I'm going to cover as it develops. Let's dive back in, though. Let's kick on the engines. We're going to go... Oh, look! Developers! Hello, gentlemen. Let's... What was it? R, I think, for vertical? Yep, there we go. R. Sweet. Kicking on our engines. It's funny when you're like, oh, you're not going very fast in space. Oh, look at that. Sorry, guys. I come check you guys out, but you've got a really cool mining barge here, or some type of It looks like some type of transport, probably moving the resources to the planet. Let's check it out. And this is, you know, placeholder, I'm assuming, graphics for just about everything. Enough for them to make their Kickstarter trailer, so. They've got some cool Kickstarter goals I recommend you check out. So, let's go ahead and head down to the planet. Now, I really wanted to check out one of those places with the circles on it. I think that meant, like that right there. Let's head right there. So, we're gonna accelerate, right-hand side. Let's use shift to get it up there a little faster. I was really good at this earlier today. I was flying around, I checked out this lava planet. Because it's a gas giant, which I think is right off of our starboard side. Yeah, there's our gas giant, and then I think it's 3 moons in the current solar system that you can explore. All right, locked on target. The arrows that you see, the cross that's kind of off to the right-hand side now, a little hard to see with the planet there. That's actually the direction my momentum is going. So if I turn on flight assist, it'll always try to direct my ship the direction I'm facing. So we should have enough energy and we're going the right speed. Let's go into warp drive. 3, 2, 1. Engage engines. Engines to maximum. All right, now he says it'll take me out of warp automatically as long as let's go ahead and rotate. So just leave it on. I'm listening to the devs here. I don't know what those circles are. They might be on the other side of the planet. We're coming into the atmosphere. Yeah, I think they're all on the other side of the planet. So, something that they need to work on is some of the UI elements so you can see like where stuff is. So I'm gonna try to pull up before I jump out of warp. I'm probably gonna come out of warp, but you can see I came into the atmosphere. We've actually got atmospheric friction. The ship is shaking and groaning. Oh God, I hope it makes it. All right, get back out into space. I wanna go to the circles. I mean, we could just go down. Like there's a canyon right there. Let's go down to that canyon. Okay, is it auto gonna disengage? Auto disengage? I'm gonna do it myself, I don't trust it. Oh crap, I came out too early. Mayday, mayday, ah! Oh, and I turned auto assist off again. Damn it, I'm gonna land on a planet. I have goals. I'm going to land. So I should have came out earlier. I've been led astray. There they are. They just watched me crash into the planet. Now I'm gonna do this. We're gonna land, damn it. Some learning curve there with the flight mechanics. I was just fine earlier. All right, let's get some speed up. Bring your nose down. And boom! Instant, yeah, I just watched the stream of me crashing. Oof. I've got this. All right, we're going back to warp. We're gonna start accelerating pretty quickly. Now this time, I think I'm gonna come out early this time. Oh, look at him. He's like surveying my wreckage down there. Hey. There we go. But yeah, like the teamwork aspect of what they're planning, right? Where the server will actually have an inn. There's a war going on and you're fighting it. And coming up with strategies on where you'll strike and what, like, getting my buddies together to be a bomber squadron or a capital ship fleet, and hundreds of players in a battle. Now that has my attention. Okay, there's something here. So we're coming out of warp. Keep the nose up. Keep the nose up. Slow down. Oh man. Trying to slow down. I kind of overshot it. So flight assist is on. There's a canyon there with a bunch of circles, and I really want to check it out and see this mountain range. Obviously, I'm not the best pilot in the world. Let's go ahead and kick on our afterburner. Newtonian physics for the win, indeed. Switch to third person so people can see kind of the graphics of the ship. I notice I'm not slowing down. I am slowing down, but I was going really fast still. I feel like I'm missing out on exactly how the warp drive works. Maybe I was wrong and I was actually supposed to keep the warp drive on. Like, I can't turn on the warp drive on right now. I turned my UI off. There we go. Because I'm still going, like, 30-something kilometers a second. Full speed. Back toward the planet. There's your Newtonian, though. I just turned off my flight assist, so now I'll actually float in whatever direction. You can see the direction I'm going, so let's turn that back on. See if we can slow down. Getting away from the planet. Oh no! Flight assist is on. Okay, I think I might have bugged out the speed. I'm unable to stop accelerating the opposite direction, so let me go ahead and... Not enough energy. Let's let the energy recharge, and maybe I can go back into warp, and it'll fix it. There we go. Engaging warp drive. All right, warp drive is active. There we go. I was just going that fast, flying out of here, and I didn't have the braking power, so... Now are we going forward? Because we weren't going forward a second ago. Oh, we're still not going forward. It's slow. Oh, it slowed us down. Because here's the direction we're actually going. So if I engage engines, recharge my capacitor, go to warp, and then go into warp, and then turn around, I might be able to get back to the planet. And maybe we can skim the rings here. That would be cool. Watch me crash into an asteroid or an ice chunk. All right, so we're gonna change our maximum warp speed. It looks like I can actually adjust it live. That's cool. And we're gonna fly through the rings. Oh, this is cool. Very neat. And I can change my speed on the right-hand side. I have live access to it, so. It'll be interesting how they balance warp and combat, because what's gonna stop the enemy capital ships from just jumping away? I mean, I know they have to accelerate. You've gotta be a certain speed. But what about fighters? Like, if things are going bad for you, can't you just jump out? I mean, not near a planet, obviously. I think there's something in there. Oh, there's something in the rings. Actually quite a bit to explore already for this tech demo. Let's go a little faster. Let's accelerate. Accelerate to attack speed. Look out our window. See the planet on the left-hand side. Very cool, very cool. Oh crap, don't hit a rock, don't hit a rock, don't hit a rock. Oh, I don't know if I can hit those rocks. I assume I can. I assume those are actual objects that I could run into. So let's go ahead. We're coming around. There's the dev there. Now he said don't disengage your engine. Let it run out and it'll auto do it. So I'm gonna let it just do its thing. I turned off my warp drive every time automatic, like on my own, because I thought I needed to do it without crashing, but we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna slow, ooh, wow, look how much I slowed down. So you've got real control over the speed of the warp drive with just your middle mouse wheel. I'm gonna try to mess with that. So let's go ahead, accelerate, and let's see if it kicks me out on its own. I'm coming in. There is one weapon active right now in the game that you can mess around with, which is what you have equipped. I don't think I can fire it in warp. No, I cannot. Oh, look at the planet. We're coming into the atmosphere. We're starting to get that friction. She's starting to shake again. I think I passed him, but that's okay. I'm more interested in just getting into the planet's atmosphere and flying around a bit. All right. I think we're about to come out of warp automatically, just like he said it would work. Pretty cool. Now we seem to still be accelerating. Do I need to just start slowing down? I've seen a couple players running around so far. And I am curious, how is lag gonna work with a large-scale battle? You know, stuff like that. But since we've got the devs actually playing around in the game, I should talk to them and see if we can set up some type of interview. And what I'd love for you guys to do for me is when this video goes live, this VOD goes live, go ahead and leave a comment with a question that you want to ask them on what their plan is. All right, we've just come out of warp. So let's go ahead and give it all she's got with the sublight engines. And let's come around. And let's start getting close to the planet's surface. Let's see if we can land on the planet's surface. Cool. There's some mountain ranges over there I could like to check out. That would be neat. Oh, I like how there's different sounds. Now that I've got an atmosphere out there, I can actually hear the ship kind of... I'll switch to third person. I can hear the ship creaking and moving around. There's friction out there. But yeah, leave me some questions on what you guys want to ask the devs, and if they're down for it, I'll do an interview with them, and we can find out where they want to go with this, especially with depending on how the funding goes, you know, what their plans are. So. Oh, here we go. There's some canyons out there. Let's go over there. Kick on the afterburner. Let's get low. Let's get low and fast. Watch me crash it. Switching to third person. Oh, that's cool looking. See my thrusters firing. You can still see the rings. Oh, I can't rotate the camera while in third person. That's something that you guys should add. People love to spin their camera around their ship. I love looking at this stuff. What was that I just heard? Somebody else flying around me, it sounds like. Let's see if we can land. Oh, there we go. There's one of the developers. Let's follow him. Oh man, this is legit. I'm also curious, like, about the building of buildings, right? Are they gonna be set locations? Or are they gonna be, because this is procedurally generated, by the way. The solar system is procedurally generated. Oh, he's stopping. I'm gonna stop too. I'll stop. Brakes, 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 brakes. And, all right, let's go down. There he goes. Very cool. Let's take the ship down and land. Let's land next to this hill right here. Like, right over this hill, we'll land next to it. All right, bringing her in. I mean, this is a custom engine built by the developers, too. Because there's no engine that can really work with this. Can already do this kind of scale. So let's go ahead and stop. Let's go third person, and then I think it's F for vertical thrust down. There we go. I don't know if I have landing gear. I should probably look. I don't think I have landing gear. Not yet. Coming soon. Installed Tuesday. Who knows? There we go. We've landed. So we'll flip the camera around. Oh, where's the dev? There he is. Hello. See if I can spin her around without crashing. So I just landed on a planet in a 2-scale solar system, just a random planet. And there are colonies already here. We have to find one though. Let me go up. If you guys are watching the stream right now, oh, he's got a light. So do I. Sweet. Let me go back into cockpit mode. I can shut her down. There we go. We've landed on a planet. Oh God, he just killed his engines and his reactor. Let's kick it back online. If you guys are watching this right now, could you lead me to a colony? I'm kind of curious. I'm probably gonna have to go to warp to do that though. So let's vertical thrust up. Did I turn the engines back on? Flight assist on. There we go. Oh, without flight assist, do I sink? I sink without flight assist. You have to control your thrusters yourself, but if I turn the flight assist on and I hit R, you'll actually float. Where'd he go? All right, T to lock on. Very cool. Shoot the dev. Chat told me to do it. I shot him once. There you go. Here's the weapon test. Here's what the weapons look like. Where are you guys going? There's no running. Oh, they're gunning each other down. Oh, I'm on this. Lock on. Stay on target. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Yeah, you guys gotta get head tracking into this. It would be so good. Head tracking in. Oh, shit. I've got your back. Head tracking and VR support. Because there's so many different VR systems coming out. I've got a dev kit too for the Oculus, which is great with Elite. I'd love to see it with this, like looking out the windows and checking out stuff. Oh, here they come. They're gonna kill me. They're so gonna kill me. I'm getting out of here. I'm not good. I'm not good. Don't kill me. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Get low and fast. Gun it. Let's put full speed. See if we can switch it. See if they're chasing me. You can see the gunfire in the background. Oh man, I love the scale of this. This is so cool. Running. What was that noise? Oh, that was my hey, you're gonna crash and die shack noise. That's what that was. All right, so let's get some acceleration. We can't jump inside the planet, so we're gonna have to go up. There's another player up there. It looks like an angry mongoose. I wonder if I can have my own logo. If I can import that somehow. Checking out the stream right now. Now, I wonder if they're still behind me. Yep, they're back there. And I think they're still shooting at each other. All right, we gotta get into altitude. I wonder what the required altitude is to be able to go into warp. Because I still want to go near the gas giant. I want to go check out maybe another planet. And then I want to see a colony. So let's go check it out. So all this is neat. Like, the scale is cool and all that, but what can you do? Like, that's always the question. Elite did that too. They kind of released and they were like, hey, it's a universe. Go make your own fun. Figure it out. In this, though, it's, at least in the first version they want to release of this, it seems way more structured. Like, 3 factions fighting it out. Killing resource places like mining outposts and cargo ships so they can limit what the enemy is able to field in battle. The upgrades they can get for their ships, the capital ships they have. planning these bombing runs and these fleet maneuvers and squadrons and stuff like that. I think that's gonna make one, great videos here on the YouTube, on the XP Gamers, and two, a stupid amount of fun. So, hopefully they continue to give some of the YouTubers access so we can play like the newer version, so we can do that kind of team combat. I was hoping, oh, there's the lava planet. I was kind of hoping that the colony was over here, but there's no communications that I'm aware of yet. Like, we can look at the controls, but I don't think I can talk to the, and they won't be able to talk back. Okay, so let's go ahead and engage warp drive, and let's go to the lava planet and see what's over there. T to target, Cinder. We're going to Cinder. Beginning the acceleration. Let's watch as we leave the planet's surface. Oh man, like looking out the windows. I love it. I love that space sims are coming back. My favorite genre, growing up, playing the X series, Freelancer, Free Space 2. I mean, that was dogfighting. That's all that was. It wasn't really a space sim, but still, it was good. It was fun. All right, so we're starting to get out of the gravity pull, and notice we're accelerating even faster. So it looks like warp drive is definitely connected to planets. So, approaching Cinder. Definitely, guys. Like, they're talking about the Kickstarter. If you want to get the word out on this, they're talking about Scott Manley. That's a fantastic YouTube channel, and I'm sure it's his kind of stuff. I mean, he'll be all over this. We have a lot of crossover in the kind of content that we make, so. But, oh, and there we go. We're out of the atmosphere. Let's see if I can flip the camera around real quick. Oh, we're on the dark side of the planet now. And you can see it. Let's see if I can rotate a little bit. Devs are following me. Yeah, you can see the planet back there. You can see the light from the sun. Ah, I love it. I love it. So. And I bet battles are really fast. Like, look how quickly I can move from one planet to the next, right? So we get our team together. We get our squadron together, our fleet together. And we say, all right, well, we've got to take out that refinery that's on whatever, that ship production facility. I don't know if they're going to have those or not. That'd be really cool. We got to take that out, though, because, you know, the Scott Manley fleet is out there, and we must wreck it. Or something like that, you know. So we plan our engagement. We get together, and then we go after it. And they can have turrets defending it, and then, of course, they'll actually show up and try to defend it. All right, we're coming in. There's something out there. It looks like a colony. You can see the lava glowing on the sides. Neat. All right, come out of warp soon. I'm gonna let it just do it on its own. There we go. We just came out of warp. Keep the nose up. Stay on target. And cool. Nice casual flight. I'm getting better at this. I didn't crash. Definitely getting better than this. It's pretty intuitive. Once you do it right one time, you'll get it. Just don't come out of warp. That immediate knee-jerk reaction of like, oh god, I need to come out of warp, I'm gonna crash into a planet. And then you come out of warp, and you can't slow down, and you're still going the same speed. Bad times. So this is like an untextured, early, oh man, I don't know if the devs want me to show this. It's alright, they gave me access. Still, like being able to deploy these, or take these over, or bomb them from orbit, like that's gonna be cool. Let's try to land on it. There is stuff, what is this? This is... Yeah, welcome to Mustafar. Oh man. Oh man, attacking convoys and stuff, like actually having a campaign, fighting a war in an open solar system like this, I think will be a lot of fun. So let's come on, and where should we land? What would be the landing pad here? Is that the, no, that's not the landing pad. No, that looks like a communications dish. That'd be a little weird if I landed on it. What would be the landing pad here? See the ships flying around it. Let's go into the city. This industrial complex. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the landing pad would be considered. I could just land in the middle. There's some biodomes. Oh, there they are. Hey, guys. Amazing work you guys have done so far. This engine is impressive. Must have taken a ton of work to do, too. All right, here we go. Slowing down. I'm gonna land on the big circle. I don't know what it does. I'm just gonna land on it. And then I'm gonna try to blow up one of the devs. Do. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. They're stream sniping me right now. They know my plans. All right, coming down. I wonder if we'll be able to actually pick up the resources ourselves. Like, can I buy a hauler? I didn't see that in the Kickstarter lists. But can I be a non-combatant in a game all about fighting a war? Oh, you know what? Just do that. Just shut her down. There we go. A little bit of bounce. Are they fighting above me? I hear gunfire. I see gunfire. Engines online. Weapons online. No. I keep hitting spacebar. This isn't Space Engineers. That's not how you go up. It's go time. Get him. See if I can knock him out. So let's target. I think that's my targeting lead, so let's try to use it. Okay, he's moving fast. Get back here. There's only one weapon and only one ship that I'm aware of in this this tech demo. Stream sniping devs. Now you know my plan. All right, I'm on him. Let's take, oh crap. Too fast. Space brakes. Well, I'm in atmosphere, right? So it's air brakes. Did I turn off my flight assist? No. Kick on, use that. You can use the afterburner. Oh God, I'm hit. Turn on my UI. Let's actually look at what we're at. Okay, we got about 50% health. Now I read that if you take damage, oh, they're gonna kill me, as they should, for my insolence. Try to take on a dev. I don't know if this is even a dogfighter, to be honest. I don't think it's an interceptor. Which would be, you know, the way you'd use to, oh God, he's moving quick. Get back here. Go down into the canyons. Dun, 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 dun. You can see his trail. I've done damage. He's missing bits. Oh, I've got incoming fire. You're trying to knock me out. No, it's not gonna happen, man. I got this. You don't know who you're messing with. So what if you made the game? Oh shit, come back. Oh, I gotta work on the, my throttle control. I could take it off of that flight assist. Oh, I'm tearing him up. Oh, there's 4 of us out here now. Okay, line up the shot. Straight right. Intensify forward firepower. It's too late. Come on now, I gotta kill one of them. But as you take damage, you'll actually start losing subsystems. I'm pretty sure, either I read that on the Kickstarter or it was in the video. The ship will randomly just turn itself off. You'll lose power, so something like this. I love how quiet it gets too. Like that engine noise goes away, you just hear that womp womp womp. So, let's get in here though. I mean, this is the kind of gameplay I was looking for when I first heard Elite was coming out. It's like, here's, not only is it a gigantic universe, but there's actually gonna be factions fighting over control, over resource points, over something where we can make our mark. Oh shit. Okay, I've got damage. Oh God, I've got damage. At least the ship didn't turn off. I don't know if I get my subsystem kicked out there or what. Get him. Oh! I just killed the dev. That's when you just see my early access just turn off, right? Come here. Also, 100 player ship battles already. Is that already confirmed? Like, it's already working. So what if you, people are quoting? Don't quote me. All right, I wonder if we got ramming damage. Ramming damage, come here. Oh! And we're back. Captain Shack has been killed. What the heck? I think somebody is behind me. Somebody bumped me. I haven't even turned on my reactors yet. When you die, you respawn. Oh, man. That's fun. That's fun. Hey. Switch back to first person. Cool. Very cool. All right, guys. Make sure you check out the Kickstarter of this one. It looks like it's got some pretty legit gameplay ideas. What is over there? Let's go toward the gas giant. I bet anything the gas giant kills you. If you get too close, that gravity just crushes you. But let's see what happens. Let's go inside it. Get up to speed. You gotta get past the blue line so you can go into warp. So we're gonna keep accelerating. We're burning up all our excess energy, which that energy you actually share, you share between, flight assist on, there we go. You share between your weapons and your booster. So you have to choose. And now let's go ahead. Not enough energy. You have to have full energy to go to warp. There we go. Going to warp toward the gas giant. Engage. You need to find 100 YouTube streamers and I'll have them jump on here. Who said that? Joppa? That would be crazy. See the battle from 100 perspectives. Some of the devs are over there. So it does give you like an idea of where players are, just through those symbols. So you can get there quickly. I want to see if the gas giant just kills me or if there's like a special effect they've already put in there. Switch the camera. See the planet in the background. Something going on with the audio, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Kill dev, instant ban. They didn't ban me? I'm going like the dark side. They might be able to see anything. Let's go toward, turn on the UI again. Always turn off my UI if we're gonna have to turn it back on. There we go. Now let's go toward that side. I don't know what it's gonna do. Or if we can go into the gas giant. Getting to know the map, exploring and finding, like, actually having to scout out enemy bases, and then once they're identified, coming up with a plan on how to destroy it. Like, that's the game mechanic I think I'm most excited about. And then orchestrating these big attacks, you know? And if they're round-based, where they can only last a couple hours to a couple of days, then yeah, like, you could really get in, have some fun in an hour or two, then jump out and go have a beer or whatever you plan on doing that day. I kind of like that. It doesn't take EVE Online style, okay, we're planning this operation, it's gonna take a month. You need 2,000 people, so they're always on to actually do the operation. And then you never know when the other people are gonna be on. So I think the smaller scale may actually be a really good choice. That's why I've always been a real driver for player-run servers for something like Star Citizen. It's like smaller populations make a tighter, smaller community. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in here, guys. Maybe. It's hard to tell because it's so dark. I'm on the dark side. Going toward the horizon. Your ship reminds me of the Millennium Falcon. That kind of like beat up with the extruding cockpit. You can see that. I wonder what class this officially is. Use the planet's atmosphere to slingshot somewhere else. Well, the jump drive you have already goes really quick. All right, we're gonna start going downwards. Let's try. I'm already starting to slow down, so I don't know. I don't think it'll let me go into the gas giant. Or the gas giant is just so huge. Looks great, though. Even for a tech alpha. Or before alpha. Tech demo. Tech demo. That's what it is. Tech demo. Let's go. Let's get away. How fast can we go? Let's max out the warp drive. There's the rings on the planet we came from. I think that's the lava planet over there that we checked out. I thought there was one more. There is one more planet, and it's right there. Or I'm crazy. I could have sworn I just saw a planet. Was there not? Was there not a planet just like right over here? Losing my mind. No, I guess not. All right, so we got that one there. We got that one there. I thought there was the third. Maybe not. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much what I've got to show the tech demo so far. Let me, please let me know. This is gonna be a short stream today. What questions you have for the developers, and I will get them to you, and I will get them to the devs. So leave a comment in the video once it goes live on the channel, though. All right, and I will ask them, and then I will do an edited video showing off some more of the stuff, and then whatever they have that's in the tech demo that I missed, because you know, in a solar system this size, I probably missed some stuff. So this ship looks cool. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more gaming goodness, and thanks so much for hanging out with me for a quick spotlight on this. Good times. I will see you in the next video. Later, guys.